that the Kenya Medical Supplies Authority, KEMSA, is struggling to bring USAID on board as part of its list of donors months after the United States agency withdrew its funding. The COVID-19 KEMSA procurement scandal triggered the loss of the lucrative contract, with USAID creating a deficit of nearly 600 million shillings in the medical supplies operations. And as Raquel Migai reports, KEMSA is banking on the immediate reforms it believes it has undertaken as their convincing power in their quest to bring back the donor.
The Kenya Medical Supplies Authority has in the last few months been trying to clean its image lest it loses the list of international donors who have time and time again ensured that the medical supplies operations run smoothly.
What we've done as the board and management of KEMSA is to continuously engage not only USAID but also the other donors. We've been having discussions with all of them, Global Fund, USAID and the others.
These conversations being more important than ever, as it was just in March that the Global Fund revealed a fresh rot at KEMSA after 908,000 mosquito nets, 1.1 million condoms and tuberculosis drugs worth 10 million shillings disappeared from its warehouse. This and more putting at risk at least 50.6 billion shillings of their funding to Kenya. But before the gavel falls on that issue, KEMSA is keen to bring back USAID on board after they pulled out as donors owing to the corruption issues that marred the medical supplier. USAID withdrawal from KEMSA creating a deficit of 600 million shillings that have forced the authority to rely on their internally generated funds.
So with USAID, we are at a very advanced stage of getting them to come back fully to support the operations of KEMSA. It's been a process that is ongoing, and we are looking at come August, September, we should be fully operational with USAID.
USAID called it quits in their donor relationship with KEMSA following the 7.8 billion shillings procurement scandal. This coming after nearly 6 months of a stalemate between the two from November 2020 and April 2021 that put at risk the fight against malaria, tuberculosis and HIV/AIDS in the country.
They are all saying they are happy to continue working with KEMSA. They have indicated that, not only verbally, but they have even put it in writing. There's been various communication to that effect. So I'm happy to report that they are all back now. So the situation is not as it was when we initially started.
Among the reforms that KEMSA is undertaking include changes in their procurement department and streamlining of their deliveries.
We are holding around 1.3 billion shillings worth of stocks, all the way from 5.4 area sometime last year.
Even as KEMSA tries to sell off nearly 1.5 billion shillings worth of COVID-19 stock that has been stuck at their warehouses, of which the medical supplier projects to sell stock worth 800 million shillings by December 2022, the Board of Management is still convinced that KEMSA will soon regain its lost glory. Raquel Migai, Citizen TV.